will say that George Lucas, the creator, he's kind of gone back and forth on what he has said that Star Wars actually means and represents. I think at the very start, I think he just wanted to tell a pretty cool story. At that time in the '70s, you know, people were a lot of bogged down with a lot of cinema that was kind of more adult facing, right? You have like the Dirty Harry type stuff. You have a lot of Vietnam, war drama, things like that. And everybody was kind of burned out on that. And he was like, I just want to make something kind of for kids, right? Just something fun, something that flashed back to those programs he loved growing up in the like the 40s and 50s as a kid. So we wanted to make something around there. Um, yeah, so and he's born and raised in California, so he's had very liberal leanings or sensitivities, I would say, throughout his whole life. And you see it when you see it a little bit in Star Wars, as far as the anti-war type aspect that was kind of prevalent, 60s and 70s and other times. But yeah, so he's put out a bunch of different parallels, that he said in media about what a lot of these things represent. Um, I think, like I said, kind of on the surface level, I think he's like, I want to tell a pretty cool story, but you can't help but be influenced by um, all of the uh, all of the things that you grew up with and all the things that you're aware of, in your life, that kind of helps and shapes the media that he was producing. So yeah, the in the original trilogy, a few things. So the last movie of the original trilogy, Return of the Jedi, um, which a lot of people have kind of ragged on for being a lot of like Muppets and things like that. These little teddy bears out in the jungle fighting against the big empire. But that, to what you said earlier about the Vietnam aspect, um, that was very Vietnam centric, because the idea was that there was this I don't want to say primitive society, but this society that was kind of isolated on their own planet. They did things a certain way, and then this huge technological force tried to like co-opt their planet for whatever their own purposes.